My beautiful Capricorns, welcome to your energy reading. This is going to be from the 15th to the 31st. I want you to take what resonates and leave the rest out. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started, Capricorns, and see what Spirit wants to share with you. We have here the Two of Swords as your main overall energy for this time. Two of Swords is about being at a crossroads, about a decision. This is also about having to tune out the external world and really tune in within yourself to be able to figure out what is your next step. This is an indicator that your decision has to be made from you, right? So this is the best time to kind of have some time alone, to take a step back from, venting to other people about your issues and just formulating a solution for yourself, okay? So that's what I'm seeing with that. We have here the Three of Cups as the block. So with that included, very much I highlight that this is the best time for you to lead or move in privacy. The Three of Cups in a block, it can indicate gossip. It can indicate drama between friends. For some of you guys, it can indicate that maybe you found out about a third-party situation in a particular relationship. But regardless, it's about other people being involved that don't necessarily, see things the way that you see them, or don't necessarily have your true, best interest at heart. So very important for you to lead in privacy at this moment, okay? We have your Ace of Pentacles. So there is essentially a reset, a fresh start, right? There's a new beginning. And this new beginning has to do with your environment. It has to do with who do you allow around you? What do you choose to invest your energy in? Because the Ace of Pentacles requires a lot of time and nurturing and patience in order for it to grow. So essentially, when I see the Ace of Pentacles, I see a clean slate. I see you making a decision to start from scratch from in something in your life, okay? So let's get into this Two of Swords to get a little bit more information on that. We'll get into the Three of Cups, and then we'll also expand on the outcome. So Two of Swords, we have here Ten of Wands. Some of you guys are deciding to drop something that makes you feel like you're carrying a heavy burden. So that's always a good thing. We have here the Hanged. Again, this energy of being in privacy, taking a step back to be able to see things from a different perspective. The Hanged is asking you to not be impulsive around this time. It's asking you to really sit down and evaluate things from basically multiple perspectives. See the bigger picture. Ask yourself, what am I missing? So you're able to formulate an educated decision about what it is that you need to do. However, Ten of Wands indicates to me that something has felt heavy on your shoulders. Whatever that situation is, this is what this reading is about, okay? Two of Wands, which is the energy of planning, expansion. Another two in the reading. Twos indicate harmony. They indicate balance as well. So I feel like you're trying to balance something in your life that just feels like it's kind of draining you, right? Three of Cups, like I said, is the block. So this could potentially be what is causing a burden in your life, and that indicates other people. It could be a friend, it could be friends plural, it could be family members, it could be anything, but there's something along the lines with people being negative, gossiping, having too much to talk about one another that is posing an issue here, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, Five of Wands. See, so this is conflict between people that you care about. So that's really interesting. And you have the Seven of Wands. This is you putting down your foot and saying, hey, I'm establishing these boundaries. This is not a healthy energy for me. This is not something that I want to indulge in. And I'm saying no, okay? And then I get Page of Cups, okay? So Page of Cups, it could be that maybe someone is kind of like coming to their senses, having a genuine and honest conversation with you about something, maybe even an apology, but there's like a message coming through with this situation. The message is a good message, okay? So it kind of gives you a little bit of ammunition or even clarity on how to move forward, because the main situation here, again, was that Two of Swords, which is being in the crossroads about making a decision. Nonetheless, again, move in privacy. Not the best time to be venting to other people about your issues, especially if you already feel certain tensions about your friends. The main indicator here, if your friend is talking about another friend, back and forth, more than likely they're also not being discreet about the things that you are saying to them. Okay, so pay attention to how people, you know, behave with other people, and that can really indicate how they are behaving about you behind your back. Okay, and then we have this Ace of Pentacles, which shows the clean slate, right? Cleaning out your environment. I got two of them. So we have here the Moon and the Knight of Swords. So that's really interesting. I feel like that's clarity, something coming from the clouds. The Moon showing revelation. Also, it can show slight confusion, but nonetheless, with the Knight of Swords, now I see this energy of wanting to move forward with something very clearly. So the Moon to me symbolizes a highlight on a truth being revealed, something that gives you clarity, right? And you are able to move forward with a strategy. And again, there's this new slate. You are choosing to kind of purge certain things out of your life. Some of you guys might cut some people off. You know, some of you guys might choose to move in discreetness and privacy and secret, right? You might not engage. You might just be like, you know what, I'm just detaching, right? Because the Knight of Swords is that energy of, I'm not explaining anything to you. I'm just simply detaching and moving forward, right? But regardless, there is an indicator that you need to be very much in the energy of making your own decisions and not allowing people to influence you. And I'm not saying that you let people influence you. It's not that. It's just that sometimes we talk about our issues with people, and then those people talk about it, and then we have to deal with external circumstances as well as dealing with our own sense of confusion, right? So eliminate the external circumstance, put your boundaries up, and obviously, you know, protect your energy. Let me get a little bit more. What do we have with this? Okay, see, death and transformation and walking away. Death and Eight of Cups. I mean, it's very clear here that something is being pulled out of your life. And it's not just being pulled out of your life. You are walking away from it. You are making that conscious decision because you see where the change needs to happen, right? And this is not an impulsive decision because you have the Hang One energy. You have the Two of Swords energy. You've been contemplating on this for quite some time. You've been on a pause dealing with this burden on your shoulders that has not felt good for quite some time. And now is when it finally, the lid is coming out. You know what I mean? And you're pushing forward. You are not allowing things to stay the same. You are choosing to change your environment. Okay. So with that being said, Capricorn, let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.